You know what I'm saying? Run this shit back. What up, though? It's your man, Jay Johnson, a.k.a. the tinfoil hat titan, a.k.a. the conspiracy realist, a.k.a. the technology snob, Steve Jobs Jr. Don't text me with your green bubbles, a.k.a. I only debate my equals. Everybody else I teach. Also known as Juice, because all the hoes say J.U. Ice. Young Caesar, because you know you can't roam without me. Mr. If you don't like me, fight me. I got kicked out of Noah's Ark because they couldn't find another animal just like me. AKA, if you put me in a room with lions, Simba's dying. Come back 15 minutes later, I'll have dinner frying. I am the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be. What up?
They shouldn't have called it Juice this week. It's J.U. Ice. It's J.U. Wash. Because you fucked up, my guy. And it's your man Dame going wild. The West Side landlord, the pride of PA, High Chief Dame don't fuck around, the liquor store legend, the corner store conquistador, your mama's favorite Dame, and the David Ruffin of the Shop Talk podcast, because you know who the fuck they came to see. It's no better than these 4 letters. Let's get it popping.
All right, man. Welcome back. Shop Talk Podcast.
You ain't even got a haircut.
Episode 103, man.
You don't even have a fucking shape up.
Man, dog, it was so fucking difficult trying to get a fucking haircut. And then after we maneuvered a whole bunch of shit, because I couldn't get one on Friday, couldn't get one on Monday, then when Barbie hit me up, I can get you in there today at 12. I got a fucking session at 12 o'clock and shit. So, you know, holiday weekend, no cut, no butt.
No cut, no, that's what my man Juice say. No cut, no butt.
Throw the fucking mogul hat on and just call it a day.
Okay. I got to get me one of the mogul hats. Yeah. That's your man Jay Grand. Ain't
no,
that
JL.
JL. Okay, yeah, because Jay Grand was at the...
yeah, man, go over to the mogul store. It's right there on Southfield. 10 Mile and Southfield, man.
Yeah.
Go get your shit together. Get you some hats and coats and everything in that bitch coat.
Did you even take a shower this morning, man?
Hey, man, these are the same clothes I had on roughly 5 hours ago when I stumbled inside of the house.
Okay. So I'm not going to, he who is without sin cast the first stone. So I'm not going to be out here throwing these bitches because...
I do got this cool-ass Detroit Rays Joy Road Maze shirt on. So
where'd you get that from?
One of our faithful listeners, Jarrell, his wife made it.
Okay.
Charlotte, yeah. We went to school together, and this is a dope shirt, and I fucks with it, so shout out to them.
Okay, that's what's up. They only made one, huh?
It's one of one. No, it's a bunch. I seen them online. I got to get one. So
okay, then I'm gonna have to get on and order one. And shout out to our homeboy High UP, who's cooking up a dope ass new collection.
Facts.
And once them hoodies get ready to drop, I'm gonna have to cop 2 or 3 of them.
Yeah, man. So a lot been going on since we haven't really recorded in a while.
No, it's been like 2 weeks.
Yeah,
we'd have had episodes.
Yeah, but this is like some brand new flavor.
Yeah, in our brand new studio.
Yeah, man, we are recording live from Shop Talk Podcast Studios.
Is this Studio A?
This is Studio A.
And we got another one now.
Yeah, we got a Studio B.
Double that income.
Absolutely. We also got a photo studio. And
is that what we're using the office for?
Over there, it's a photo and green screen over there. So if y'all need some video work, you need to take some pictures. You know, you got little models you want to take pictures of. You need somewhere that will do that. Come holler at us.
Yeah, we always love models coming through.
Because the Shop Talk Podcast studio, we didn't say it was just audio, fam.
No, man, we're all across all mediums.
Absolutely. And so we at 25900 Greenfield Road, Suite 415.
Yeah.
And
it's secluded up here too.
Yeah, man.
It's quiet than a bitch.
We got a lot of space in this motherfucker too, man.
Yeah, we do.
Like this is some crazy shit, ain't it?
Yeah, man. I remember when you signed a lease on the first studio, I thought you jumped the gun because we ain't even talk about it.
Hey, man.
And then you signed a lease on this one.
Hey, man.
But
we
you proved me wrong the first time.
Yeah. And we got a little lounge area and shit, you know what I'm saying?
We gotta get some couches.
3 studios popping and shit. Shout out to Money. I just gotta hook up with him so we can bring couch up in here. And it's about to be lit up in here, dog. So
whatever happened to that audio of the night after the podcast? So,
I have it.
Okay. Because
it's never coming out, dog.
I was thinking about that shit the other day. And some of the things that I was saying
So what we talking about is right after the 2018 first annual Urban Podcast Month event that you guys came out and showed the fuck up for.
Yeah, we appreciate the support. A lot of people came out and showed their faces.
You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, we appreciate the support from y'all just tuning in, you know, all over the world. Shout out to y'all. But this shit is free. You know what I'm saying? You just listen to it on your little phone or wherever you listen to it. But somebody that, you know, take time to come out their house, pay $10 and like come out to see somebody talk shit or perform live and play
Jeopardy for the coach.
Like, you know, I mean, that's just a whole nother level of support that, you know what I'm saying?
Well, that $10 stretch, like you did eat. Hey. Everybody, we fed the hood that
night.
Night.
Good that day.
Yeah,
too.
we fed the hood that night.
Everybody ate except me. I forgot to eat.
Nigga, I had 2 plates.
I forgot to eat the whole day. I
had 2 plates and a smoothie.
I woke up that Saturday with a headache. So this is the second Saturday in a row I woke up with a headache, but that headache did not leave until Sunday morning.
Yeah, man, you pushed through.
Yeah, so shout out to that.
And then Nina coming through with them strong ass drinks.
Everybody been talking about that shit though. Yeah. Like what was in those shits? Like there was liquid crack in there.
That slow jam juice.
Yeah. And look, now that I think about it, I actually got a half of one left up in there.
I got one at the crib.
Maybe that will take away my hangover.
Maybe it won't. It's like pouring gas on a small fire.
Yeah, man. But you know, if I didn't say it enough, but I want to say thank everybody for coming out.
Yeah, we didn't. I know I didn't get a chance to touch everybody personally, but like if you came out and showed your face, you know, we appreciate the support because that shit is real. Like we literally just sitting here and talk shit. And then for people to come out and like see us do it and just want to be part of this shit and participate, and not even just other podcasts, like
it's regular people.
Yeah, people that we didn't even. You told me about the young lady that rolled up on you that said she just stumbled upon a podcast and started listening, and she just wanted to come out
to listen to all of our episodes. Like it's 103 episodes, a lot.
Yeah,
that's an investment. That somebody's put an investment.
That's a lot of hours.
Shit, at the very least 100 hours, dog. Yeah. At the very least.
I mean, we appreciate it, man. We get love from literally all over the country.
The world.
All over the world, man.
Man, you want to do some shout-outs. Let's do some shout-outs. All right. Because I just happen to have the numbers in front of me today.
Okay.
And, shout out to yesterday. It was a good day. And, you know, I didn't promo this episode from last week, like, at all. Because I just
it was just a tough week.
It was very tough on me, but sometimes I like doing that shit. So because I want to see what episodes do without me ever mentioning it, and you know they do what they do.
The numbers still show success.
So we're gonna get some shout outs for this is the last 7 days. We're gonna give some shout outs to clearly the United States, but hey, shout out to those 32 people in the Netherlands who've been fucking with us. There's a Harlem in the Netherlands. That's interesting. Shout out to Hartford, Connecticut. We got about 42 listens out of Hartford and Ridgeland, Mississippi. I fuck with them too. So those are like the top 3 cities from the Netherlands, Hartford, and Ridgeland, Mississippi. I mean, other than our locals, niggas.
Wow.
Shout out to the UK who fuck with us this week. Maybe they was over there watching the royal wedding and they started listening to shit.
Because this was better than the royal wedding.
Yeah. What's up with that? Did you... I mean, it's a silly question.
Go ahead.
Did you watch the royal wedding?
No, I seen clips of it floating around on fucking like Instagram and all that shit. I can't say that I was like invested in it. Like I don't wish no hate to it, but I just didn't care enough about it to wake up to watch it. I think it is important though. No, just hear me out. Just in some regards, the representation that is still a. You know, a black woman, she a princess now, man. Like,
I mean, black women been princesses since the beginning of the time.
They have, but like you don't see it that much.
We don't care about it that much.
Yeah, because the Prince of Ethiopia got married last year to a black woman, and it just wasn't a lot of fanfare behind it. But I mean, I can appreciate for what it is, and I love weddings, man. That's one thing that people may not know about me. Dame Gone Wild loves weddings. I
just want to quote the great scholar Dame Gone Wild and say, I don't get no fucks. Like I didn't care before, after Prince Harry, Prince William, the Antichrist, whatever. I just didn't care. Right. I don't care, and I find it funny that everybody was happy for the young lady.
You should be happy for people getting married.
Why she marrying a white man?
Hey man,
but then 2 weeks ago, everybody was mad,
slandering Donald Glover,
Donald Trump for fucking with the white girl. Like it's just interesting, dog. Like pick a side, fam. No, if you're gonna be a bigot, right? Be a bigot all the time, not just one way. Either be open and just be free. Everybody can love who they want to love and be who they want to be with. Or if you're gonna hate and think, oh, you shouldn't be fucking with the white girl, well, the black woman can't. Like, which one? Be consistent in your hate.
Hey man, I can't go with hate when it comes to love, man.
Well, that's fine.
Two people in love getting married, I think it's a beautiful thing. I love weddings, bro.
I'm cool with
If you
that.
invite me to your wedding, guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna cry.
Oh, I thought you were gonna get washed.
No, man. Well, I'm definitely getting washed.
I've never crashed a wedding. Ever crashed a wedding?
Yeah, I did.
It's on my bucket list. I need to be a wedding crasher, dog. Like I'm just gonna show up somewhere. I'm gonna show up with a camera. You know,
Just start taking pictures.
I'm sure, and then they gonna think you belong there.
I crashed a wedding probably about a year before we started Shop Talk. I was out on a date with a young lady. We was coming from like
That's literally what I want. I want to be on a date. And
yeah,
then
we was coming
crash
from
a
like
wedding.
this event, and she was like, "That looked like a wedding." Well, yeah, it does. Like she was like, "We should go in there," and we did. And we ate, had a good ass time. Like
You gotta crash a white wedding though, cause like
I'm gonna stick out like a sore motherfucking thumb at a white wedding.
But no, the reason I say that is because like at a black wedding, like nigga, all these plates is accounted for.
Yeah, they be tough on that RSVP.
That these plates, like if I wish you would, a stranger come here and try to touch this $70 plate or whatever the fuck the cost is, like it's gonna be a misunderstanding.
So that's kind of what happened at the wedding that we crashed. Like we seen two empties. And we sat down and we ate. Then them niggas showed up about an hour and a half later. But it was too late.
Yeah.
The food gone. We've been drinking and shit. I'm about ready to go.
The good times have been had already.
Yeah, I done did the Soul Train line twice.
Yeah.
So I'm ready to leave.
Yeah, man, that's interesting, dog.
But that just going back to what we started initially talking about, that shit that we was talking about after the podcast summit. Man, I hope that don't never touch light.
Yeah, so after we wrapped up and cleaned everything up for the Urban Podcast event, shit, I don't know what the live show, shit, that's what it was. The live show. It was me, you, Cheyenne, Muddy, who else was on?
James,
Verge.
yeah, and James was in
James
the background.
in the background. Yeah, I feel like it was somebody else in the room too. I don't know.
Muddy wife called in.
Yeah. Shout out to Taryn. She called in. She jumped in there, and I don't know, man. We was just all over the place in that episode, and everybody was drunk and
a little drunk.
It was late.
I don't know if I was drunk,
and
I got washed before the summit. I was a mess.
Yeah. So shout out everybody who played, and shout out to Big from League of Extraordinary Jerks podcast. They won the hip hop trivia portion. He bodied the shit low key.
Yeah, he won every. Yeah,
it wasn't even close. You know what I'm saying?
Slimmy tried to make it close.
Yeah,
Slimmy didn't want to follow the rules.
They teamed up.
My nigga Hoffa didn't want to follow the rules.
And shout out to
JUS.
I think my man from Mental Matters podcast won the Jeopardy portion of.
I thought JUS won it.
No, JUS was out there spitting out random shit. Who is Morgan Freeman? Like, what?
Yo, speaking of Morgan Freeman.
Oh, shit.
Hey, man, can that nigga just live?
Hey, dog, listen. Whatever they said a nigga did, he did that shit. I'm all right. I mean, like, Morgan Freeman, didn't he do some weird shit? Like, he
had some shit with his granddaughter.
Like yeah,
back in the day.
His wife passed, he, tried to marry his granddaughter or some shit.
I think it's maybe like a stepchild.
Now, granted,
or something.
I did read something because yesterday I started looking at this shit and he said none of that shit happened. So, hey, it could be, lies and contradictions. But something creepy about that nigga, dog.
Yeah, the fact that he's probably like 8,000 years old. And have you ever seen a young picture of Morgan Freeman?
Dog, his young picture still look like he about 45, 50. You know what I'm saying? It looked relatively young, but he still looked like
an old motherfucker.
Yeah.
I don't know what to think about it because sexual misconduct can be like really murky waters. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I'm jumping off the deep end with this one, but I'm going to say it anyway. Like, in my opinion, sexual misconduct is a really broad net. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Like, if I say something to a woman and it's not received.
And what they said, like, it didn't say sexual misconduct. It said inappropriate sexual something. They said it was inappropriate. Like, nigga, does that mean it's against the law? Like, I'm an old nigga. He said, like, let me see what's under that skirt or some shit like that. Like, That's a typical 70-year-old nigga who been through the world and back.
That's a typical 36-year-old nigga that done had a couple drinks and been out with a young lady. Like, let me see what's going on up under that sundress.
Yeah, but when old folks get to a certain age, like, nigga, I don't give a fuck about this shit. I'm saying whatever I want to say. I don't know how many years I got left.
I don't think you should get a pass for that necessarily because you old, but I mean, she can get a little bit more. Like, if it's not welcome, this shit could be inappropriate.
Yeah. Well, I mean, in general, the older you get, the less you care about shit, saying shit. My grandma, she be, nigga, she don't, listen, dog. When I graduated high school, my girlfriend at the time came over, we was about to go to my graduation and shit, and she came over, and she had like these, you know how people got distressed jeans, they got like rips and tears and shit in there, and she was like, my grandma looked at it, was like, why you look so raggedy with all those tears in your pants and shit? Like, she just started roasting her. Not roasting, because she was like dead ass serious and shit. Like, they don't care, though.
I mean,
they just firing off.
So don't get mad when you get these shots back.
What?
You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't just go.
You don't want to shoot back at Granny, dog. Grandma ain't no joke. Shout out to Grandma Rosa. Hey, so listen, man.
So Morgan Freeman don't get a pass? A small pass?
I don't.
Enough ain't came out yet. I can't.
Yeah, I just don't know about all this shit. Can we just say that? All right, fine. Let's put a hard stop date on all these allegations. Like, how far can we go back?
I don't know. Is there any statute of limitations on when it comes to like sexual?
Well, we ain't even talking about the court and shit. We just talking about like the public opinion and like, can we just get a hard stop date or when we gonna stop going back? Because I one or two things have to happen. We either need to get a hard stop date on when we can go back and use your past against you, or we got to call into question a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's fair enough because Morgan Freeman probably been an actor 50 years.
Because if you're going to go back, right? All right, well, let's just talk about like the streets in the city of Detroit are named after slave owners. You know what I'm saying? Like, so do we go back that far? Do we talk about the Macomb family? You know what I'm saying? Like, do we really talk about them and what they was about? Do we say, well, damn, George Washington, you did have slaves. You did it. Like, at what point did we they be like, no, nigga, that's too far back. All right, cool. What year should we stop? Somebody give me a hard stop date. Because if not, I'm gonna just bring a shit into question. Like, why we got trading cards of the world's greatest slave owners on Mount Rushmore and shit. Like,
yeah, you right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we just need a hard stop date. And then after that, like, fam, listen.
Anything after this date is fair game.
Whatever happened. I mean, I don't know where I stand on that one, but I think we need a hard stop date.
I don't know if you can, but like inappropriateness doesn't have any time frame.
I'm a very inappropriate person sometimes. It really depends on where I met you.
True enough. I mean, I feel you, but it just doesn't. It's not PC.
Yeah, I've never been sexually inappropriate. Like walking through a shirt, like, hey, let me see what's under that dress. I mean, that's just a little weird to me.
But you could argue that you probably been sexually inappropriate with the woman that you've been intimate with.
Facts. I mean,
but I'm saying, like, now, say 10, 15 years later, you done accumulated some form of fame and income, and y'all not together no more. She could spin that story in a different direction.
Well, I like to say when I was 22 years old, it was a one side. No.
you could spin that shit a different way. So.
Yeah, man.
That's why I say it's just murky waters when it comes to shit like that.
I mean, who next?
I mean, they got Bill Cosby. They've been on R. Kelly, Morgan Freeman. There's a lot of old.
Got new charges that's about to come out here.
There's a lot of old creeps.
Did you hear that Spotify walk back? They're rethinking the band and everything.
I bet the fuck they are.
Do you know why though?
It's a lot of niggas that's out there that's like, if you're going to do that, you got to maintain it across the board.
No. Shout out to the young god, Kendrick Lamar. He told Spotify, if you don't lift the band on XXX Extension, then I'm taking all my music off Spotify. Okay. And then they released it. Because they put Old Boy back in the playlist and shit.
I don't know who this XXX nigga is. I'm not interested. I don't care shit about.
I mean, music. They took him off and they took R. Kelly off or whatever. And Kendrick Lamar was like, "Look, if y'all don't stop fucking with my man, I'm taking all my music off Spotify." And then that's when they came out with the little statement that we gonna walk back. And I mean, it's a slippery slope. Like, what do you?
And I feel like a lot of focus is just on urban artists. You got to look at, like, if you're going to start pulling niggas off, it's got to be artists all across the spectrum for the same thing. Like, Creeps is Creeps regardless of what type of music they make.
Yeah.
So, I mean.
So what content is pullable? Because I can rap about murder and death and killing people in my community.
Make drive-by music all day and y'all going to play.
As soon as you say some sexual assault type shit, you went over the line, but I can murder an entire community. I can rob, I can steal, I can like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I just think sometimes it's even on the reverse end for them. They want to get that publicity. They want to get that spotlight on them that, like, we took a stand, we did something, but y'all ain't really do shit. It's smoke and mirrors.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to take a stand, just do the shit. Don't tell nobody you taking them off the playlist. Just take R. Kelly name off a playlist. If you don't want to promote him or whatever, just don't. You ain't got to. Hey everybody, we're not going to promote him, nigga. Just do your thing.
Yeah.
Then you be like, damn, I don't never see no R. Kelly shit. Like, yeah, we don't fuck with him, but we won't make no announcement about the shit. If I stop fucking with you, I just stop fucking with you. I'm not gonna give you a long ass text message explaining why I'm just never gonna call you no more.
You're just gonna ghost on them.
That's one of my AKAs.
That's how your relationships work. You just ghost on niggas.
That's one of my AKAs. You know.
Fair enough. What else happened this week?
Man, we got some bullshit going on with the No Fun League.
Fuck the NFL. But you know, the NBA has had that same type of mandate for quite some time since Mahmoud Abdul. I can't think of the brother's name. Raif,
AKA his slave name Chris Jackson. Mahmoud Abdul
Raul.
Yeah.
But so the NBA has been making players stand for the national anthem for years. You can't even sit in the locker room. The NFL is giving you a choice that you can stay in the locker room if you don't want to stand. But I think to penalize people for a peaceful, nonviolent, quiet protest is stupid as fuck. I think the NFL owners are trying to appease the piece of shit that we call the president of the United States right now, and that's the reason that all this shit went through. First of all, I don't even think you should play the national anthem at sporting events. Shit dumb as fuck. It's not adding any value to the game. It's not taking nothing away from the game. Like, just skip that shit. I'm here to see the game. I don't want to stand for the national anthem, put my hand out. Like, what relevancy does the fucking national anthem have at a sporting event? They started this shit, like, back in World War II to, like, show support for the troops and shit. Shit's over with. Like, why the fuck are we still playing the song? The national anthem weak as fuck. It's a washed ass song.
It's a racist ass song.
Yeah. Listen to the third verse of that bitch.
Also, I mean, to answer the question, you know, the NFL does receive money by the U.S. government or the armed forces to play the national anthem and shit.
So
that didn't used to be a thing, right?
But the NFL makes so much fucking money.
No, that's not where I'm going with it. Like, so this shit is just all about money. Like, nigga, I paid y'all to do this shit. We want it out there. Also because the people who watch sports or the people who play the sports are young black Americans and shit. Like, of course, white folks watch the shit too, but like, when it comes to recruiting for the armed forces, they specifically target black and brown and poor people.
Yeah.
Who are typically black and brown. So that is to get us to have some sort of level of emotion connected to that sporting event and the flag and all this bullshit. So when they come, you ever been to the hood? You ever seen a fucking what you call them facilities where you want you to come sign up? You ever seen one in Somerset?
No, hell no.
But you would walk into a Wonderland or something.
There used to be one in Northland.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? They go to the poor neighborhoods and put that shit in there because I know you ain't got no fucking money for school. I know y'all poor. I know y'all need help. So let me go over there and pull all the black and brown kids. And
I was real close to signing up for the Army coming straight out of high school. They give you that, they come into school, they give you that speech, you get to travel the world, go to school for free.
You think they go to Bishop Borges and say that shit?
Fuck no.
Country Day, they come in like, we think you guys should sign up for the armed forces. Do you think they giving that message in Country Day?
Nah.
Fuck out of here.
When I was at Cass Tech, they was giving that shit. And I almost signed up. I was scheduled to take the test. I went in, did the physical. I got flat ass feet, so they wouldn't take a nigga. But good thing I didn't go because about 2 years after I graduated high school, some shit called 9/11 happened, and then I'd have probably been stuck around that motherfucker for a long ass time. But
yeah, I don't think I could make it in the Army or any kind of branch of the military. Not because like physical shit, like I just do not take direction well.
Yeah, and looking back on it, like it's not like I was a civil good direction taking nigga at 17 about to turn 18. And the only reason I kind of thought about it, I remember I had an older homie, my nigga Courtney, had went away to the Navy, and he used to talk about like all the bitches he fucked around the world and just traveling and shit. And this wasn't no wars and no shit going on. I'm thinking
this Scandinavian strand of herpes and shit. That shit ain't.
You know, hopefully American medicine to get rid of that shit.
Yeah. Fuck that.
But we'll never know. I never went to the army.
I question shit too much. I always got a problem with authority. Like, and I always do whatever I want to do when I want to do it. I don't really follow the rules per se unless I agree with the rules, and that's not a good mixture for.
And everybody I know that's been into the armed forces and come out like doesn't really have positive shit to say about it.
Yeah. And then, you know, that whole mind control MK Ultra thing that they did to my uncle when he was in the Navy.
What?
In the Marines. Yeah, it's neither here nor there. Real niggas know. Moving right along.
Okay.
Moving right along. Hey, man, this week, this shit, it kind of is going to help out with the flow of the show because it sparked a bunch of conversation at work. Me and one of my guys at work was just talking to shit. But you get a chance to watch this little 60 seconds of music.
Your boy Will Smith is back with bars. Bars.
What you think of that shit?
I'm not interested. Like, I just don't, I don't give a fuck enough about Will Smith and nothing that he does to be, like, I'm not interested in his music. Maybe if he came out with another good movie, but like, let's talk honestly, because we amongst family right now. When the last time Will Smith made a good ass movie?
I like Bright. I thought Bright was really good.
Oh, the Netflix shit?
Yeah. I really hope how they ended it, it has to be a part 2. Like I'm really interested. Bright was a really good movie.
I forgot about Bright. But Will Smith has gone like damn near a decade before Bright without making like a good ass movie.
I never watched. Everybody told me I should go watch the NFL shit.
Oh, Concussion?
Concussion. I haven't watched it.
It was hard for me to take it serious because of that weak ass accent that nigga was using throughout the movie.
Yeah, we're going to come back to that. Because we're going to talk about some...
Rappers turn actors.
Yeah, but we're going to talk about some unpopular opinions and shit like that. And there's one movie that everybody loves with a horrible accent through the whole thing. And I think it's trash. We'll talk about that later, though.
Black Panther?
No. What? whoa, fam. Wakanda forever. Jesus Christ.
I'm just saying we love the movie, but like...
Nigga, those accents were on point.
Okay.
Yeah. Listen, I have watched every piece of information on Black Panther, every behind the scenes, every fucking director cut, how he did this. It's borderline insane the amount of hours I've put into Black Panther, dog. It doesn't even make sense.
I just thought that's where you was going with it. But yeah, I'm not interested in what Will Smith is doing music wise.
No, that shit was like, listen,
it's cool. It's dad rap.
If I would have rapped that shit the exact same on that exact same beat, niggas would laugh me the fuck out of here. I don't give a fuck how good you think it sounds. You only like that shit because it's Will Smith. I asked all the girls, like, I thought he was cool. I thought he was good. I'm like, no, you don't. You don't like this shit. Like, stop lying to yourself.
Like, his flow pattern is still like Fresh Prince. Like, nigga, it's 2018. Like, I don't. The hip of the hop of the.
So I like to make brash statements. I'm like, nigga, you don't even like Will Smith only got 2 fucking songs, Summertime and then I was like, so let's name the song. So then I started going through a list of songs from Will Smith,
right?
And I was like, well, Will Smith kind of got some hits.
He does, like, and he won the first rap Grammy. Like, we can't take away what he's done. He dropped.
Who did he beat? Like, so, and in retrospect, yes, we give him respect for winning that Grammy, but he beat other niggas that he should not have been in the category with on some rap shit. Like, white folks were okay with this type of rap music, but like,
because it was safe.
Yeah,
it wasn't NWA. It wasn't fucking Spice One. It was Will Smith. The shit was, parents just don't understand. It's a funny song. People can get into it. I think I can beat Mike Tyson.
Yeah, I think I can beat Mike Tyson. You saw my blinker, bitch. Parents just don't understand. Of course, Summertime, brand new flavor.
Hold on, before you go any further, let me just get this off my chest about Summertime. I don't care what nobody walking planet Earth says. Will Smith did not write Summertime. Based on the first 8 bars alone, that's Rakim Allah.
Yeah, man.
Fight me on that shit.
I've been saying that shit for years.
Rakim wrote Summertime.
Rakim has recently denied that shit though.
I don't care what Rakim is saying. Nigga, like, he doing what ghostwriters supposed to do. If you're a good ghostwriter, you don't give away who the fuck you wrote for. Plain and simple. You just take that check and keep it pushing. But I guarantee you, every fucking quarter, Rakim get a check in the mail for Summertime. It's a timeless song.
Timeless.
It's never going to go away. And Will Smith just rapped over it. Rakim wrote that whole song. Fight me.
I heard that Nas wrote Getting Jiggy With It.
That's not a rumor. Nas did write Getting Jiggy With It.
I don't like this.
I don't like Getting Jiggy With It.
No,
I don't like just the two of us,
this
Men in
shit.
Black.
Like, we just get niggas a pass for writing records. Like, you cannot, in my opinion, this is just for me.
Okay.
Like, once niggas start writing songs for you in rap, because the allure of rapping is
that
the
you wrote
skill
it.
of rap.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It's not your voice, vocal tones. Like, I can't. You can't impress me with your bars no more. Once I find out that.
But come on, we talking Will Smith right now. It's never like you were just so phenomenally impressed with how the nigga rapped. It's Will Smith.
I mean, I say that because this week, yesterday,
there you go, stirring up shit.
Yesterday, Aubrey Graham, aka the light skinned wizard, he dropped some fire bars aimed directly at Pusha T.
Who had just dropped a good album that same day.
What you think about the album?
I like Daytona. I am willing to reach right now and say that it could possibly be a new age classic.
I think that shit just okay.
Okay.
Like, there's nothing on that bitch that stands out to me that's like, oh shit, like, it's not bad. Like, there's nothing on it that's whack. But that's what I was waiting for, the Pusher album that like pushes over the top.
I think this is it.
This shit just okay to me.
You got to give it more than one listen. I think this is. I think this could be it. I mean, I'm not going to jump out there and call it a classic right now, but I think
it's not.
I think the more it breathes,
it's 21 minutes, fam.
So what?
It's 21 minutes.
So what? So what?
It's not a classic.
According to the recording, RIAA, all it has to be is 5 songs and over 15 minutes. 5 distinct songs, more than 15 minutes for it to be an album.
Well, that's not the RIA. That's in order for it to be a Grammy. Grammy joints. But I mean, I don't care what they call it. But I don't feel classic. Like, so bar wise, like I listen to.
Bar wise, the shit is tough.
Well, let's just do a little comparison.
Tough
with good music. So last year, our boy, what's my
Big Sean?
No, because Sci-Hi the Prince, right?
Yeah,
that's bars. That shit was heavy. Like, you listen to every song, like I didn't get that same shit when I listened to Pusher. Now Pusher can rap his ass off, right? We know that. This not a knock or diss that I don't like Pusher. He's on my good side list.
Okay,
but like when I listen to No Dope on Sundays and I listen to this. No Dope on Sundays is well above this shit lyrically. Like, well above. Like, it's not even close. If I was going to be like, which one is the better lyricist? Like, it's not even fucking close.
I give you that.
You know what I'm saying? So, when Drake was like, you not even top 5 on the niggas that's on your on your roster.
It was truthful. It's truthful. Are there 5 better rappers on good music before you get to Pusha T?
You could make that. He said you can make that argument.
You can say Sean.
You can say Sean. You can put Kanye. You can put
definitely Sci-Hi.
You can put Sci-Hi. I don't know who else is on they. I don't know who all on their roster. I mean, some niggas. I don't know. I'm not the Cuddy fan, but I understand he has like a following, a cult following and shit. Like I never got into the music, but people tell me I'm fooling when I say that. Like, so you can arguably put Cuddy on there. Chains?
I was gonna say 2 Chainz, but I don't think he's officially on the good music roster.
Yeah.
But
well, listen, dog. So on the song Infrared, Pusha, threw some shots. Was basically saying like, Quentin wrote the shit. Don't. And I agree 100%. Like, so let's not get that confused. Like, man, you can't tell me about you rapping when niggas wrote your rhymes for you.
Travis Scott signed good music.
Travis Scott is a rapper?
I don't know what you call it, but the kids like it.
Yeah, he don't rap better than Pusha T.
I mean, one time Common was on the label, and Most Def. I'm not much of a Common fan, so whatever.
Well, Common can rap though.
Common could rap.
Common can rap currently.
Have to prove it to me, homie.
I mean, are you checking for his music?
I'll listen. Like, I'm not.
Did you listen to his last album? And I'm pretty sure you didn't.
I skimmed through it.
What is it called?
Written by Common. I don't fucking know. I skimmed
What I'm
through
saying,
shit.
Common can rap. You know what I'm saying?
He could rap at one time. I don't.
And, he just,
So for Drake to jump out the window and
so
say
could Pusha T could rap at one point then?
Pusha T is still rapping. He's still spitting bars. I'm not trying to shit on Common and his legacy. Like, he's done what he's done. Am I checking for new Common music? No. I like listening to the shit that the young niggas listening to. I like hearing niggas talk about shooting and selling drugs and shit like
That's
that.
not what the young kids are talking about.
That's some of these young niggas.
I would be okay if y'all was still talking about selling drugs and shooting. Y'all niggas talking about using
doing
drugs.
drugs.
So I don't know. How you feel about how this shit rolled out? Like, cause Push, you was on this look eerily similar to how the Meek situation happened last time.
It was, but this is what needs to happen. I think Pusha T is a little bit more of an aggressive rapper and has a different type of content than Meek. And Pusha T threw the first stone. So I would like to think
that been throwing stones since 2001.
Okay, so now you finally got him the answer. I would like to think now that Drake has got his full attention, woke his ass up, and that Pusha is cooking right now. Because if we hit midnight tonight and Pusha T ain't responded back, you can throw the nail in that coffin.
Well,
Drake won.
Pusha took 2 years to respond. Drake put out what, 2 birds, 1 stone?
He did,
and that was that Pusha, and he ain't say nothing.
But this is the day my album dropped, nigga. Today is about me. It's like a nigga punching you in your face on your birthday. No, bitch. Today is about me.
You want to die on your birthday?
No,
pull that fire on your birthday. Shout out to Black Youngster.
Today is fucking about me. Pusha got to do something. You got to do something right now. That's my phone.
Oh, all right.
You got to do something, and you got to do that shit now.
Man, this what's so funny and shit is like I think niggas is underestimating Drake, unfortunately.
They do.
Because, like, I just don't think that you thought that was going to happen today. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't think that shit was...
And then did you see where Drake sent these niggas the invoice?
Fam. Like, I feel... Now, I'm just making this as a comparison on this specific point. Don't nobody jump out the window. You know, like, when Takeover happened, like, Takeover was funny. And, like they were laughing at Nas, right? Like, you're so lame. Like, they was making fun of you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I thought that Drake was making fun of Pusha on this shit. Like, it was lyrically, but he was like, come on, fam. Like, I can't believe I'm even doing it. That nigga sighed before he started. Like, the nigga sighed before he started rapping. And he was like, nigga, you older than the nigga that you running behind. Like, I'm gonna send you an invoice because I help you sell 20 more, and then sent the invoice. Like, he's toying with you.
Drake is a petty motherfucker. Because remember when, like, he sent the bottles to Charlemagne after he dropped back to back? Like, he a petty motherfucker.
But peep this, like nigga, he started off. He just went directly like, nigga, you got a problem with me getting helped out on a couple records. And the nigga that make your beats, I just left his house from writing his raps for him. Like, nigga, you the president of good music, fam. You know I've been writing shit over there. He basically said I wrote 30 hours and I wrote Father Stretch My Hands. And
you saw there's a Kanye tweet floating around from 2016 where Kanye thanks Drake for helping him with them 2 songs.
Yeah.
So,
and he like, so like, you got a problem with me, fam. The nigga that's making your beats, I just left his crib.
I'm keeping your label.
That nigga said my pen just left the paper from over there. Like, y'all, because you know Calabash, they live in the same neighborhood. Like, nigga, I went around the corner and helped Ye with his shit. You know this. You the president of good
helping
music.
to keep the lights on in the office, my nigga. Push, you got punched in the face on your birthday. You have to retaliate. And the only way that you can do that is coming back shooting the block up. You cannot take a soft approach because this nigga Aubrey don't fuck around. I think he's undefeated in his beefs. You can arguably say that, like,
we talked about before
yeah,
we
you can
came on.
arguably say this nigga's undefeated when it comes to beef.
Yeah, only person that has not taken an L after beefing with Drake was Joe Budden. He's in a better spot career wise than he was before he started beefing.
Yeah.
So shout out to them. Shout out to Joe Budden and them for stealing another one of our ideas.
We just gotta, no idea is original, man. We threw it out there in the atmosphere. We just didn't move on it. We ain't had a chance.
That's
to move
the second
on
time that's something between us and the Connected experience that we spoke about that having to come out that camp.
We gotta say less and do more. That's all we can do. Say less and do more. Cause shit's still coming. We ain't got that revolt budget behind us, but we got shit bubbling. We'll be all right.
Yeah, but Pusha, dog, from looking at those interviews and when Charlamagne asked him, like I think this is a real foe that you should go, and I want the shit. He was just on some, don't compare him to me. We different type of. He was on that Trump shit. Like when Trump was running for president, we was like, man, it's never gonna happen, fam. Like, no, he's not gonna win. He's not and we gonna keep playing with this little light skinned nigga, and he gonna
keep pushing the button and dropping the bombs. And quiet as it's kept since you spoke on the devil's name, he gonna fuck around and get reelected if we don't do something real soon.
Who gonna run against him?
That's what I'm saying. Ain't no Democrat showing no potential. Like, he gonna fuck around and get reelected. He going on his second year in. Like, niggas need to start campaigning and bubbling up the next nigga right now.
Technically, the economy doing a little bit better, so
that's what I'm saying. It's gonna be tough. We can't get him out of there just because we don't like him and we know he a racist. That's cool.
That's only. Well, we don't like Trump. Okay,
that's cool. But like, who else? Like, what's the lesser of two evils? Yeah. You can't throw a nigga out there.
You expect me to vote for the lesser of two evils? That's more like the evil of two lessers. That's like M1 saying pick your oppressor. That was a dead brand. I love that shit.
Yeah, so I mean, it's tough. It's tough. So since because Drake kind of falls into this category, a rapper that was previously an actor.
Yeah, so that
we want to go over like some of our favorites. And
let's just think about, let's name all the rapper actors or entertainment or singer actors that I can think of. Because this got me thinking on the Will Smith shit, right?
Okay.
I was trying to think of who was my favorite, right? And then I know who my favorite is.
Cube.
That's your favorite?
Rapper turned actor?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Okay. So I got, these are the people I have. I think I'm missing names off this list. So if y'all listening, shoot us some in the comments or whatever. I got Will Smith, of course. I got Common. I got Mos Def. I got T.I.
Mos Def might be up.
He's my favorite.
Okay.
He's my favorite rapper actor.
He's shown a lot of range.
T.I. We got Ice Cube. We got Ice-T. We got Ludacris. Nick Cannon. Queen Latifah. Got Exhibit. Got Method Man. We got Tyrese. We got Bow Wow. We got Jill Scott. We got Janet Jackson. Got the God MC, Tupac. Who else? It's some names I'm sure that we're missing off this list who are rapper, singer, actors.
You missed the Game. He was in
Game is really an actor though.
He was in Belly 2.
I mean, I don't think Game is portraying an acting career.
He was in Waist Deep.
Wasn't that Belly 2?
Nah, Belly 2.
No, Waist Deep was with Tyrese and Megan Good.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck it. I put a nigga name on this. Who else?
His name in that shit was Big Meat.
Oh, Lord Jamar.
Yeah.
He was on Oz.
Yeah, and shit. When he on New York I think he was on New York Undercover back in the day too.
What's another? I mean, do we got any other singers or actors? Because these
Biggie.
What movie he was in?
He wasn't in a movie, but he was on one of the greatest episodes of Martin of all time.
Nigga, I'm not saying niggas who make guest appearances. I'm talking about, people who doing a little crossover shit. Aubrey, I forgot about Drake, even though I've never seen anything Drake has been in.
You never seen Degrassi?
No, I didn't know that shit was a TV show until Drake started rapping.
Me neither.
Everybody was like, he was in Degrassi. I'm like, what the fuck is that? Like, is that a Canada show or something?
A Canada show?
Like, did it come on in the U.S. is what I'm asking.
I think it came on like Nickelodeon or some shit.
I have no idea.
One of them Nick affiliate shows.
Anybody else?
I'm trying to think.
It got to be some women, right?
I mean, we named a few young ladies. Didn't we?
What's the old girl name? Used to be in Destiny's Child. Latavia? No, that's
What
not
type
her.
of guest appearance?
No, cause she on a bunch of shit. She's on. She played on Treme on HBO.
She did.
She had the joint where I think she was kicking it with Slim Thug and shit.
She was for a quick second.
Latoya, is her name Latoya Luckett?
Yeah,
her.
Should we throw Jamie Foxx on there? Because he's a singer and a.
I think he an actor first, then singer.
Hey man, Mark Wahlberg
is a small turd, and I'm gonna step on him like dog shit. So forfeit. So rappers just get off it. Shout out to Eminem.
Yeah, but Mark Wahlberg was an actor. You can throw Eminem in there.
No.
8 Mile.
No, you don't get to play yourself and be like, "Oh, I'm an actor now." Like that don't count. He's not an actor.
Why not?
Because he's not pursuing an acting career. Like he had one movie.
He made that was a huge movie.
Dang.
Cameron.
I could put Cam.
Okay.
I can put Cam.
So if you can put
Cam has made like 7 movies though. Like he got a deal through Queen Latifah Company where he writes different programs and shit for Netflix. He don't just like, and Cam wasn't paid him for, like he is an actual actor.
Are we saying that Eminem is not an actual actor? Is that what you're standing on?
That is what I'm standing on. He is not ask Eminem if he wants to be an actor. He's not pursuing an acting career. He's like, fuck out of here.
50 Cent?
Yeah, throw 50 on there for sure.
Snoop. He is in Baby Boy. He was in Training Day. Mac and Devin go to high school.
I'm not putting 50 on I'm not putting Snoop on my list.
Okay, here's one that should probably deserve going on your list. DMX.
Yeah.
DMX was in Belly, Cradle to the Grave, Romeo Must Die.
Yeah.
What about RZA? He's an American Gangster. Brick Mansions, Funny People. Doesn't ring a bell. Eve,
facts. I was looking for more women, dog.
Eve had her own show for like
it was called Eve.
Yeah.
Low key, Eve is one of the greatest women hip hopers of all time.
Let's say that word again. Greatest women what?
Hip hoppers.
Okay.
One of the greatest female MCs of all time. Like she is probably, I think she number one. Like how do you put somebody over her? Like thinking like
when Eve first dropped, she had bars. And she was the only female in Rough Riders. And them niggas was tough.
When you look at female MCs' careers, the whole totality of it, from the bars to the big budget movies to TV. She had her own TV show named after her, to giant albums. Like,
and then she married a billionaire.
Like, dog, who had a better career?
She won.
Like, I know people gonna put Lauryn Hill name in there, but like, I'll take Eve's career.
Yeah, Lauryn Hill only gave us a little bit of music. She only gave us a little bit of music. 2 albums.
Nigga, 2 albums.
LL Cool J.
Yeah.
Into Deep, SWAT. He had his own show.
That nigga still on NCIS.
Yeah.
I just feel like it should be more women on this list. It's like 3. We got Eve, we got LaToya Luckett, Jill Scott, Queen Latifah. Like, it got to be more women who've crossed over and did, like, who's trying to do acting.
Not that we were involved with music first. Like, it's a short list.
Man,
it's a short list. I don't know why that is.
The Rihanna count?
What the fuck she acted?
She got a movie dropping like next week. She at Ocean's 8.
She is.
Yeah, like she's a actual a real part. Like she not. And she
I gotta see it first.
She was also in Transformers.
What?
She was one of the people that was on the. She was like a Navy person on the boat on Transformers.
Okay, well that's new news to me. I'm trying to think. It's got to be another female MC that's been in movies. I got Nicki Minaj. She was in Ice Age.
Never saw it. I'm an adult with no kids.
Well, I see kids movies. So, and the other woman.
All right, so look, that's a good enough list. talking about my favorite rapper who turned actor. Now, if you want to just go off of like budgets and shit like that, Will Smith is gonna win. But like the best actual actor on this list, for me personally, I think is Mos Def.
That's fine because Mos Def's got a lot of range. But you can argue Ice Cube in that shit too, because Cube's career in
What range you gonna argue for Ice Cube?
he was in Three Kings. He was fucking in Boys in the Hood.
I'm not talking about what movie.
Where are they now?
What range?
Where are we?
He got two characters. He got the dad, and I got the.
He played a soldier in fucking Three Kings.
I'm the tough guy. I'm not the hard exterior tough guy, or I'm dad. Like that's not.
So you're
like
looking for like an emotional.
We talking about acting.
You want to see a romantic comedy with Ice Cube?
I'm not saying that I want to see anything with Ice Cube acting in it. What I'm saying is, like, if we're gonna talk about range, I don't know that. That's not the first name that comes to this.
Okay, I guess you could argue that one.
I'll tell you what movie.
Brandy.
Yeah, Brandy. Facts. Right.
And Brandy done killed the nigga.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
If we talking facts, Brandy got a body on her. And she had her own show.
So shout out to Mos Def. He's my favorite. Did you know Mos Def was actually...
I thought he was a trained thespian.
I don't know what that means.
Trained actor. Trained actor.
I'm fucking with you. He was actually in a movie in 1991, like even before his rap career.
What movie was that?
The Hard Way.
Ain't even hip.
But the movie that did it for me was Something the Lord Made.
Oh, that HBO movie.
Yeah, we played Vivian Thomas.
Yeah.
Nominated for Emmy, nominated for a Golden Globe, nominated for an Image Award. He played like younger self to old, gray hair, wrinkled skin. You know, like that motherfucking movie was great. It was an HBO, made for HBO. But
he was good in The Woodsman. You ever seen that one?
Yeah.
It's like a Damon Dash film.
Yeah, David Dash makes good movies.
He does. He does.
But that sold it for me. Then, you know, of course, he was in 16 Blocks. I thought that I love 16 Blocks.
Was good.
He feel like I want to look at this John. I feel like he was like in one of them Italian job type. Yeah, he was.
He
in
was in the Italian job.
Be Kind, Rewind, something about the galaxy and all other shit like.
Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Brown Sugar, of course. Woodsman, Hitchhiker, Guide to the Galaxy. He was in he played himself. That don't count.
Well, I don't see why that doesn't count.
I'm gonna say he was in Talladega Nights. He played himself. It was just a cameo.
Oh.
Nigga was in Dexter though. Like the Showtime series Dexter. Like
Dexter was tough.
he was in two episodes. But I mean he got 15 years worth of this filmography or whatever. I think he is my personal favorite rapper / actor. Who's your favorite?
I'm still going with Ice Cube.
Oh, okay.
Cube has been in too many Cube has classic movies. Mos Def doesn't.
No, you don't.
Don't give me that argument about me watching movies. Like
no. I'm saying like I don't think you be answering. Like I understand he's been in classic movies, but that makes him your favorite actor.
I would much rather see a movie
because Will Smith has more classic movies than Ice Cube has. If you want to just base it off, he's been in classic movies. You know what I'm saying? Because Men in Black 1, 2, and 3 tops all Friday movies and all barbershop movies combined, stacked on the top of each other times 3, as far as what they sold and how popular they are.
Really? I wasn't really fucking with Men in Black like that.
Yeah, that's a big fucking franchise, fam.
I guess
1, 2, and 3.
I don't even remember the third one. First two, yeah. I don't remember the third one though.
Yeah, dog. I mean, I made a movie. I put my name on that list.
Did you play yourself?
No, I played Street Thug.
So you played yourself, literally, literally and figuratively.
Man, I wish I could find this. I wish I could find this movie we shot, dog. It was excellent. All right, man. So it got me thinking, because I was like, this Will Smith shit, y'all don't really like this shit. Y'all just, the nigga always been corny to me, right? So,
and he always will be, but he's a rich, corny motherfucker.
somebody, I came across a thread on Twitter about like retweet your unpopular opinion and put it here. Mm-hmm. And I retweeted one and put it on there, and I got a couple offers to fight.
Please share.
I said the color purple is mad overrated.
Wow.
It just wasn't that good to me.
Explain.
I mean, I've seen
Help me understand.
I watched it, and I watched it roughly 10 years ago now, for the first time ever. And I watched it because everybody been telling me about how great this movie is. The color purple. You know, I've heard all the quotes. You know what I'm saying? I mean, just being black, you know, half the movie, but just because it's a part of you.
Yeah.
And then when I watched it, I was like that's it. Yeah, I was like, all right, like this is what everybody been talking about for the last 20. Like I didn't feel it. I don't know. I guess y'all gassed me up too much when I watched it. I was like,
Okay.
I was like,
I mean, that's fair. That's your opinion. It's unpopular, but it's fair. I got a couple unpopular opinions, and it's a few tweets that I saw that I want to reference. One, Mace was an average rapper at best. His timing was just perfect, and Bad Boy needed a star.
I don't agree, but yeah.
When have we ever heard like Mace got one cold verse?
I don't agree with that.
Okay, I mean it's an opinion. You ain't gotta agree with it.
I think he's definitely above average. You say he's average at best.
At best,
so
that's what this tweet says. It's not, but I'm standing by it. Shit, I'm putting my stamp on it. I don't give a fuck. I don't think Mace was that good. Cheyenne. I know she listening. That's one of her favorite rappers. I don't think Mace was that good.
Like objectively, you can think like,
yeah, yes,
interesting.
You're up next. Go ahead.
Interesting. I thought the movie Scarface was low key trash, dog. It was a horrible accent through the whole fucking movie, and like,
stay alive, my little friend.
Like y'all niggas do not like this movie like that, dog. Like,
I mean, he made something out of nothing.
Okay. Like niggas who grew up in that era and seen that shit as a kid, okay, I'll give y'all that because y'all had never seen this. But like niggas who like we didn't grow up on that shit. That didn't drop when we was like of age. Like y'all is sucking niggas' dicks off this movie just because it's cool and all your rappers referencing shit. Like the movie is not that fucking good, fam. To me.
Maybe if I would have saw it in the theaters in the 80s, it would have had like a different impact. I think Scarface was good. Like
it's not like you go to cribs, nigga, everybody got Scarface. Everybody like why y'all like this like if a horrible accent, nigga. Horrible accent through the whole fucking movie, nigga. That shit is embarrassing. That shit is like offensive. Like if a nigga had like a fake African accent or some shit, like a white guy in blackface put on a fake African accent, you'd be like,
it's not that bad, man. It's not that bad. Now I'm not saying it's great.
That shit was horrible.
But it's not that bad.
Ask somebody from there if that nigga sound like what who I don't get it, dog. The movie wasn't that great to me, dog.
Okay, that's fair. I can deal with that.
And y'all niggas need to stop acting like it is, because it's not.
I feel like whoever wrote this tweet listens to us. That R. Kelly been peeing on bitches since he wrote "Age Ain't Nothing But a Number."
That's a fact.
Yeah, it's probably not an opinion. That's more factual based. So let me see if I can find another one. Oh, school hours are only convenient for stay-at-home moms.
Facts.
How the fuck do I work full time and supposed to pick my kids up by 2:30, 3 o'clock? Whoever wrote this, I feel you, my nigga. I feel you. How do you do that shit? Them hours is inconvenient as fuck. School right in the middle of the motherfucking day. Why the kids got to get out at 3 o'clock? Why can't they go to school from 9 to 6 like I got to go to work?
I mean, I agree. So why y'all fucking school starting at 7 o'clock in the fucking morning? Like, who the fuck got time to be up that early, dog?
Nigga, my kids, they last school, they used to start at 7:30. 7:30 to 2. Worst fucking hours in the world.
Yeah, that's horrible.
Yeah, worst fucking hours in the world.
All right, man.
You got another unpopular opinion?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
In the grand scheme of things, Batman is a horrible superhero, dog.
Facts.
Now, I don't know which one came first, Batman or Iron Man, but they're the same thing.
Facts.
They just rich niggas who got and I put on the suit. Like I'm smart. I'll outsmart you, and I got a lot of money.
But the suit actually does shit for Tony Stark. Batman's suit ain't special, and they can't fly.
I'd have been shot Batman in the face. Like you know what I'm saying? Like
Batman is essentially wearing like a latex outfit with a utility belt. Like that nigga's, this shit's not nothing special. Now he like a big ass ninja. But like in terms of having like he be fighting villains, like super villains.
This nigga got like a rubber suit on, a rubber ducky suit on, and like trying to do karate moves with a big ass cape. Fam, you tripping over your own cape, dog. This shit just like he just like the cartoons was cool when I grew up, but like Batman in the grand scheme of things, he kind of trash superhero, man.
You know, my nephew, who's like 11, brought this shit up to me. He was like, Uncle Champagne, you don't really see Batman with women. Like you see him talking to him. Like Batman don't be gaming nobody. Don't nobody be leaving out the Batcave. He just be talking to him in the streets. Batman don't be putting it down.
This nigga Tony Stark is a better Batman.
I take that.
I watched it. I seen the clip on YouTube and shit of a cartoon where this nigga Superman put on Batman outfit and fought Bane. Nobody knew, and he fucked Bane ass up.
I bet because Superman has fucking powers.
Like Bane had dropped like a cinder block or some shit on him, and then he got up. They were like, "What the fuck?" And they didn't find out it was They didn't know until like Superman smiled because Batman don't smile.
What? I didn't know that was like a certified Batman fact that the nigga don't smile. I just think he weak as fuck. This nigga is dressed up like a giant rodent in a rubber suit. All he knows is karate moves, and he got that utility belt.
Yeah,
you could literally, like, Batman has been hurt and like fucked up in the comic books. You could literally beat Batman's ass if you get the drop on
the
him.
street. Like,
yeah, like
I beat your ass.
Yeah, so I mean, I'm not
that weak ass Gucci belt you got on to keep throwing that you keep throwing the little G's around the batarang.
Tony Stark always ready to turn into Iron Man. Like he got some technology on him where you seen fucking Infinity Wars. Yeah. Like nigga be Iron Man in about 10 seconds.
Facts.
Batman got to go somewhere and put that rubber suit. Like he has to prepare himself to be a crime fighter. He can't just like jump into the shit. Yeah. Like he got to go somewhere, change into an outfit. Like he got a plan when he coming out the house.
Yeah. Here's another unpopular opinion. I think coffee is evil, and I think they poisoning all of you.
Okay.
I think
I don't drink coffee.
It's a conspiracy realist. Something in the coffee, fam. Y'all drink that shit every fucking day. I'm never drinking it.
Coffee drinkers be addicted to that shit. Like they got to fucking have coffee.
I'm never drinking it, dog. I'm not doing it. I never drank a cup of coffee in my day in my life. I'm not doing it. I think something wrong with y'all. I think if they wanted to kill half the, that's how the zombie apocalypse is gonna start.
Through coffee?
They gonna put that shit in the coffee, and then one by one they gonna start biting each other. And it's either gonna be the coffee or the weed.
It's not gonna be weed.
And then another unpopular opinion: I don't think you niggas should smoke this new weed. As soon as that shit,
come on, Jay, I'm tired of you beating the drum.
I'm telling you, nigga. Once they officially pass these laws, and you gonna go to CVS and get it's gonna be like smoking K2. Like 40 niggas, like niggas are dying for smoking K2. That's what's gonna happen to this new weed. Hey, grow that shit in your backyard or some shit, dog.
I'm never gonna buy my weed from a store unless it's a dispensary.
Hey, dog. I think the zombie apocalypse is gonna be a hybrid of coffee, coffee and weed. It's gonna do
coffee and synthetic marijuana.
Yeah.
Okay. I have another unpopular opinion, and I don't even want to say this is unpopular because I've said it here before. But just based off geography alone, Jesus was a black man. Fight me.
Agreed.
Okay.
I don't.
I mean, because you still see white Jesus when you walk around places, and just based off nothing more than geography, argue with me that he's not a man of color.
Based off of nothing more than geography, Detroit is on the East Coast, fam. We ain't no Midwest, dog. We all the way on this side of the map. Like if you look at a map and you slice that bitch in three, we are not in the middle. I understand before the United States expanded. And it was like, and there was a hard cutoff line.
Well, come on, man! Like the East Coast, like a 8 to 10 hour drive.
Okay, drive to California, motherfucker. Like when you look at the map, nigga, we are top right. Like we're not in the middle. Like slice that bitch in threes. We is not in the mid. West at all. Like, I don't.
I mean,
We need
I
to
get
stop
what you're
saying that
saying.
shit. Like, we are on the East Coast. We got Eastern Standard Time. Like, we are not in the Midwest, fam. I get it. We are, but we not. Based off geography. Just looking at the fucking map, we on the East Coast.
But then nobody sliced the map into threes.
They should, since the shit flat. But we not talking about that right now.
Is that another unpopular opinion?
It's an unpopular opinion. I think the Earth is flat. Fight me. You know what I'm saying? Or prove it. Other than showing me a picture online that's been photoshopped.
I mean,
Y'all niggas been in airplanes. Y'all ever seen the curve of this motherfucker? Like,
because you're not flying over the entire Earth.
well, let's just take about this. So if the Earth is 25,000 miles in circumference, then every, like, literally a sphere, as you go down or you go further, it's going to curve and it's going to go down like a basketball.
But where does it curve at? That's what.
Because you can't never find a motherfucker. You up in the sky 30,000 feet in a motherfucking airplane and you still don't see the motherfucking curve. Even though, based on math, because math is undisputed, right?
It should be.
You know, every 8 miles it dropped down. Like, anyway, this is not what this about. But that's definitely unpopular. And niggas be thinking I be trolling. And I was trying to troll somebody back when the nigga originally said that shit. And I started looking for the shit myself. And I was like, oh, damn. But he don't like me, fight me. Email me at jjohnson@shoptalkpod.com and I'll send you my location.
Okay. I don't know if I got another one. That one is right there. Is that flat Earth thing, man. We can.
I mean, one day we gonna do the shit for real. We've been fucking around with this shit for a long time. But one day we'll die. We'll know. One day we'll find out if I'm bullshitting with y'all or if I'm serious. If I ever take a stand on it.
Okay.
It's gonna be a fun episode. Whenever that happens, it's gonna be a fun episode.
I got one more, man. I know this is random as fuck. Man, but titties kind of overrated.
I don't understand.
I mean, they just big ass balls of meat. Not to say that I don't enjoy them, but I mean, I'd rather have a fat ass close to me than like big titties and no ass.
I mean, I need both. But
I mean, I would prefer both, and the women that I enjoy spending my time with, you know, typically have both.
You think they overrated though?
A little bit, yeah. They made to feed babies.
Well, what's the other one made for?
To make babies.
Well, no. I mean, the other was it's a turd cutter.
You're not. Well, I'm not even gonna go there because we do have audio of me saying some questionable shit. Spitting in mouths.
Oh, shit. Nigga, that was on the late night episode.
It was.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I might have to resurface one day. Oh,
We got to do a sex episode one day, and maybe it'll come up then.
Yeah, we gotta bring Brittany in here.
Oh, yeah.
Be risque.
Yeah, because she be putting you on solo bookings. Like Shop Talk ain't a 2-man operation, and I'm not the nasty one.
Let's pause that shit because I just feel uncomfortable, so I'm just gonna pause that. I don't know, man. I know it's a bunch of other shit I don't agree with, and it's very unpopular. But I'm a very disagreeable person.
You know what's another unpopular opinion, and I'm gonna stand by this booed up song. That shit is annoying as fuck.
I like the song.
I don't.
I think this shit is great.
I bet.
And when everybody started, for whatever reason, this week, everybody has started talking about it because she was doing interviews and shit like that. I like, let me go listen to this song. And then when I listen to the song, I'll be like, oh shit, this is the song? I've been listening to this shit for a long time because the song is like well over a year old and shit. I didn't know that she was saying booed up.
Yeah, I saw Kalani last year in concert. I went with
I'm gonna say you just at the Kalani concert and shit. Like,
yeah, I mean I went with a woman I was dating and you know, she wanted to go to the concert for her birthday, so we went, and I remember seeing a girl that sang Booed Up like sing there. Like, she's a talented individual. I just don't care for the song. I think that shit is annoying as fuck now.
I think you don't like the people who are giving the song attention currently. The song, there's nothing wrong with the song.
I don't like it. Play something else. Play some Cardi.
That shit went over kind of quick, wasn't it?
No.
Cardi
just dropped a visual for Be Careful. No, Cardi is not over with yet.
Dropped a visual on what? Like, videos don't got the same impact that they used to have. Like, how would I know you dropped a visual? Like, there's no video show. I gotta follow your YouTube account or follow you to see your video. That shit is ineffective now.
Well, you can follow. You don't look at World Star?
No, I try not to. Maybe once a week or so.
Okay. Well,
that's what her video debuted on Worldstar?
No,
is that what we said? Or
no, I'm just saying, like, Cardi, I'm still a Cardi fan. I'm still riding the wave. I love Cardi B.
Okay.
Fight me.
Shout out to, we got a festival stage now? Did you see the Summer Jam joint?
We got a stage?
Well, not we, but those names that were on there, they're on the festival stage. So then this, I guess, they're doing like the Hot 97 shit. They got the festival stage, and they got the
main stage.
Like, come on, man, we just do the shit how we been doing it. Like, we don't got to bite nigga style like that.
All I'm saying is that I seen that you sent me the lineup, and I'm not knocking or dissing any artist from my city.
Man, that's a very violent lineup.
I love Detroit.
I would be scared to be in that concert, nigga.
Me or nobody that I love should be near that festival stage. You understand me? Because I seen that lineup. I know what type of music they putting out, and I'm not knocking it.
And I know they live their life, and they live them raps out in real life. So
I'm not knocking it.
If they were studio gangsters, I'd be in front row, but they're not. They're real.
All I'm just saying is that I'm not gonna be there.
Smoke,
Oh man, when I look, one of these names in particular, I've seen this young man whoop ass, and I mean, beat the brakes off a nigga, beat shit down the back of his leg, literally. And I like his music. He just dropped a project. I ain't even gonna say his name, but I know what comes along with that type of shit.
That's a tough lineup.
Nigga,
that's that 1990s like.
And I bet these niggas going late at night too.
Yeah, man. So
from 6 to 10.
I've never been to a Summer Jams before.
Me neither.
I always wanted to go when I was younger, but I always had to work on Saturdays. And then when I got older, like, that was not my crowd no more.
Yeah, when it was popping down at Hart Plaza, I wanted to go.
I always had to work on Saturday, dog. Always, dog.
I mean, but when you young and you working, when the fuck do you work? On the weekends. Yeah. So, whatever. But God bless it.
Yeah.
God bless it. That's all I can say. That's all I got, man. Is it time for the Benny?
Yeah, man.
Look, first and foremost, before I jump into the benediction, or as part of the benediction, we appreciate all the support, everybody coming out to the Urban Podcast event that we had. We appreciate our host, Chrissy, who's already helping us connect and open up some new doors and some new avenues. SJ and AJ, Unsavory Antics, Everyday Ignorance.
Champagne Story.
Yeah, Champagne Story.
Slimmy Hoffa Show.
Slimmy, JUS.
Mind Fucked.
Yeah.
Mental Matters Podcast. Everybody who came out, it was
Views from the Thick.
Views from the Thick. First Amendment.
Seriously Funny.
Seriously Funny.
Mental Matters.
Yeah.
I don't want to forget anybody. And if I forget you, just charge it to my brain, not my heart. Because if you came out and showed support, we appreciate it in any capacity. We couldn't do this without you. We are on our 3rd season now because of the people that support us and give a fuck about the podcast and take an hour to an hour and a half out of their week just to listen to 2 West Side niggas spew shit back and forth. So I appreciate you. It's Dame going wild on everything that matters. Hit me up, at me. If you don't like my unpopular opinions, at me so I can at your mama.
Yeah, and we got myself, J Johnson 313, Instagram, Twitter.
J Washed.
And the studio's open. Go to shoptalkpod.com, click on booking. You can see the calendar, see what's available, and pay online. We got 2 studios popping.
And if you don't pay, you didn't book yourself.
We got 2 studios popping. We got a lot of space now. Some big things are in the works, man. That's all I can say is just look out because we got big things in the works. And it's all because of the love and support that we've received from you guys and hard work on our end as well. And a lot of shit that going behind the scenes. So shout out to everybody.
Yeah. Because it's not just a 2-man operation.
Yeah. It's a whole shout out to James, man. I am
with
JD
the incredible
Anderson.
Visuals.
Shout out to him, man. He took some pictures, did some videos. Like, he did a great fucking job, man.
Yeah.
We had a really good time. Shout out to him. He came through and saved the day with that. And check out this podcast, Be Great With Your Money podcast because everything that come out of here ain't just foolishness and shit. You know, we got some real good content coming out of there.
Oh yeah,
financial literacy is 100% a real thing. Low Key James was our first guest, I believe. I think we went through that, right? I think he was one of our first guests. Either him or Don, I can't remember. But yeah, man, I'm not saying we the Rockefeller podcast, but we are Jay and Dane.
hell yeah.
Peace.